One thing that I'm going to say before I start off this video, no matter what happens from this point on to the day that Arne Slot is no longer Liverpool's manager, him delivering our 20th league title, sealing number 20, record equaling 20th league title, will forever have him in the folklore of Liverpool's illustrious history. 100%. No one will ever take that away from him. He was the MVP. He had us playing good football. He was pulling off great tactical adjustments in games. The man management was there. Players loved playing for him, stuff like that. He was rewarded with a Premier League trophy, and rightly so. We absolutely walked the league, so no one can take that away from him. But just like how he got all the props when it went well, he has to hold serious corn for when it goes wrong, and that is the start of my video. The title reads, "It might just be the beginning of the end." Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Without any further ado, let's get into this video. The reason why I say it might be the beginning of the end, because you can't lose 3-0 to Nottingham Forest in that fashion at home. Embarrassing, sackable offence. Nottingham Forest have been struggling all season. They came into the game, I think, second from bottom, if I'm not mistaken. They changed their manager just over a month ago. Got 2 wins in their last 15 league games, I believe, or in 15 games in all competitions, something like that. A madness. And they just came and moonwalked Anfield. Moonwalked it. They were clean. They fully deserved to win. And yeah, man, it was dark. It was poor. And I'm going to get onto Arne Slot in a minute in more detail. But as for the players have to take responsibility. But I feel like they get 10% of the blame. And I know people are going to kill me for, well, how the hell are they getting 10% of the blame? I fully put all the blame on Arne Slot, to be honest. All the blame. But I'll get into that one. In terms of lack of passion, lack of desire, lack of work rate, lack of cutting edge, lack of defensive mind, that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. The lack of it, it was fully on show. I feel like I feel like they're not playing for the manager. I feel like they've down tooled. And people be like, that's a big thing to say when they down tooled. But if they was playing for the manager, they wouldn't lose 3-0. If they was playing for the manager, they would not be putting in the finishes that they were doing. If they were playing for the manager, they wouldn't be defending for the way that they're defending. They look clueless out there. They don't know their roles. They don't know their roles. Like, you get me? It's poor. So the players have to take responsibility. But this is where it goes back on the manager. Number one, how can you spend over 400 million and not get the best out of your new signings? Not one. Not one. I don't even put it down to him getting the best out of Ekatike. It's just Ekatike being the baller. That's all it is. That's really all it is, because Frimpong, people say he's a scrub, even though he's been injured for most of the time. He hasn't really had a sustained period of game time to judge him. Kirkes, people think Kirkes is trash. He's not trash, bro. He's definitely not trash. He is a good left back. I don't care what anyone tells you. I know what I saw last season, and I know what I see when I watch Hungary. The problem is Arne Slot's not getting the best out of him. That's his fault. Alexander Isak, last season, top 5 striker in the world. Second best striker in the league. Absolute joke of a striker. He's looking like a scrub. Why is that? Arne Slot's fault. How can you... Ekatike as well. Came on, lack of service. We spent over 200... We spent 200 million on 2 strikers. 2 high quality strikers. Just not to play the way that they want to play. Just not to set out a system to benefit them. Does that make sense? That doesn't make sense. Flying West, he was the new Liverpool scapegoat. Flying West, the new Liverpool scapegoat. He didn't play today, he was injured, and we got smoked 3-0. Is he the problem? Or another one? The manager's not getting the best out of. How can you not get the best out of Florian Wirtz? Like, come on, let's be serious now. Florian Wirtz, one of the best creators in world football. You're not getting the best out of. That says a lot about you rather than the player. Cool. What else? 8 losses in 18 games. 18 games. 8 losses in 11. Conceded over 20 plus goals in the league. We're supposed to be defending champions. We're not looking at it. We're not looking at it at all. Style of play, non-existent. Defensive structure, non-existent. And I fully understand what he had to go through over the summer. I fully understand. And this is not me saying Arne Slot is a bad manager. He's not a bad manager. He's not a bad manager. Even though this run of form screams he's a bad manager, he's not. You don't win the league in your first season being a bad manager. But something has to change. I can't see him turning it around, to be honest. Like, I say I'll give it till January. It's close to December and we're getting smacked up 3-0 by Nottingham Forest at home. Is he turning it around? I don't know, man. I don't think so. I don't think so. And I just feel like everything's a problem right now. And Arne Slot has made people questioning recruitment over the summer. They weren't bad recruitments. They weren't bad recruitments. I don't care what anyone tells you. The fact that Arne Slot not getting the best out of the place is why the recruitment's looking bad. I don't care, bro. Put any top manager, even put what's his manager's name? So you got Irino. Put Unai Emery. These group of players will get way more out of these players. Way more out of these players, both defensively and attacking wise, and that's a fact. He's not doing his job right. Arne Slot's too stubborn. Even today. So Saboz's like right back. Saboz's like right back. Stubborn. What else? Like, you know what it is? Before we conceded the goal, I didn't feel like we was putting in a bad performance, you know. I feel like it was a decent performance. We was getting to dangerous areas, but in the final third, cutting edge. But then, surprise, you could see from a set piece, and then heads dropped. Players have to take responsibility, but we still can't deal with set pieces. From the first game against Crystal Palace in the Community Shield till now, has anything changed in terms of performance? No, it has not changed on a consistent basis. Hasn't changed. What can I say? What can I say? It's poor, man. It might be the end of the road. I can't lie to you. But yeah, you look at the stats. Look at the stats. Why can't I not bring it up? Bear me for a second, people. You look at the stats. Yeah, man. At home. 21 shots to 15. We can see the 15 shots at home. 15 shots at home. Interesting. Nottingham Forest fully deserved to win. Let's keep it. But they defended very well. Cleared off the line. Making blocks. Threatening on the counter-attack. Taking their chances very well. Elliot Anderson having the time of his life. Morgan Gibbs-White getting himself a goal. Like, Milinkovic showing why he is one of the best defenders in the league. Murillo doing his thing. That was a great finish as well. That they just wanted it more. Especially in that second half. They wanted it more. Nico Williams, he done very well, man. Old boy Nico Williams, he done very well, man. Very well. And yeah, man. They got themselves the win. So where do I stand? It might be the end of the road. It's looking like the end of the road, to be honest. It's looking like that. It's dark, but I have to call it what it is. Man. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Close to 300 subscribers. Let's keep running it up. And yeah, man, who knows how long Arne Slot's going to be here, but I can't see him lasting the season. I can't see it. I'll be very shocked if he did. Embarrassing.